The Brazilian Grand Prix descended into farce momentarily when it was stopped following a crash for a second time in the 28th lap, with some drivers including eventual winner Lewis Hamilton claiming conditions were fine. The first major stoppage came in lap 20 when Kimi Raikkonen crashed out in the wet conditions at Interlagos. The 37-year-old Finnish driver lost control of his Ferrari as the race restarted following an earlier shunt involving Sauber's Marcus Ericsson. With the second red flag imminent, Hamilton was heard on race radio saying we should be going, while Max Verstappen agreed, saying I think we can definitely race now. The pivotal race in the championship started behind the safety car following persistent rain here in Sao Paulo. On lap 7 the safety car peeled into the pit lane with Lewis Hamilton leading from his championship rival Nico Rosberg. Mark Thompson. Kimi Raikkonen gets out of his Ferrari after crashing on the pit straight. Getty Images. Raikkonen's car is removed from the track. But just 6 laps later Ericsson crashed at high speed as he entered the pit straight. His shunt brought out the safety car, but when the race restarted it was Raikkonen's turn to fall foul of the conditions. Raikkonen slammed into the near side barrier before his car slid across the track and collided with the opposing wall. Raikkonen sat there helplessly as cars came within feet of hitting his stationary Ferrari. "This is just mad," said a furious Sebastian Vettel, who also spun earlier in the race over the team radio. "Stupid. What this race needs is a red flag. How many people do we want to crash?" The race was instantly suspended with Hamilton ahead of Rosberg and the Red Bull of Max Verstappen in the order. Earlier Frenchman Romain Grosjean also crashed on his way to the grid. Rosberg, 19 points clear of Hamilton in the title race, will seal the championship if he wins here. The race restarted but was set for another lengthy delay on lap 28 before the race again got going again behind the safety car. Felipe Massa was the last driver to end their day against the wall, sadly crashing in his final home country race. He left the track in tears as the crowd went wild for their star Williams driver in spite of his lap 48 exit. Massa's final F1 race will be in a fortnight in Abu Dhabi, and after the finish in Sao Paulo said, "I will never forget this day." Hamilton mastered the conditions once the final safety car had departed and paved way for some feverish racing. He took the win and kept the Drivers' Championship alive, while rival Nico Rosberg, whose lead was cut to 12 points ahead of the UAE race, finished second, and Max Verstappen produced a barnstorming drive for third.